Girl.
Hi everybody. So today, as you all see, I'm going to talk about mental health. A clear distinction is often made between mind and body. So when you see someone around you talking about some physical health issues such as maybe diabetes or cancer and asthma, you will certainly feel sorry for them and maybe wish a good recovery. But when someone around you deals with some mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, or even schizophrenia, you will do all your best to avoid him the way you avoid someone you owe money. So, 5 people in 5 have a mental illness, have a mental health, but 1 in 5 have a mental illness. Here in Senegal, about 1.5 million of the population deals with some mental health disorders. And it's very hard. Most of people know someone who have experienced such a situation, but the main problem still is the way we find a solution to help them switch the best. So a good mental health means being normally able to think, to react, or to act the way you want to live your life properly. But sometimes when you are going through a poor mental health period, you can just feel like you're not good at all. It's just like you are losing your mind. And people around you don't help you that much. And it's very hard. So I will tell you, for example, in Senegalese society, black men are always told to be strong. They don't have the right to cry, to have fear, to feel vulnerable, or maybe to ask for help, because they have to be strong. So they go through the mental illness problem, but are not allowed to talk about it, because they are men. And about the case of women, sometimes you can see a woman at a certain point of their life, they are always asked the question, where is your boyfriend or where is your husband? Even if they have other priorities, or maybe it's not the right time. And once you get married, comes the question, where is the baby? And etc. It all leads to a social pressure. Sometimes mental illness can be due to some toxicity coming from maybe your parents or people around you. It can be even your family members, your sister or your husband. The main problem we can find there about our society is in Senegal, there is no part in our culture which takes in charge some mental ill problems. And they always react by that when you suffer from a mental illness. They always avoid you. They will leave you handle it by your own. Or maybe they can take you to some traditional healer because they think it's due to some supernatural spirit. And I think it's even harder when people think that you can just get over it whenever you want because you were in it whenever you want. When always you see in the house where a mental ill live, we always find out a cousin or a neighbor or maybe an uncle who afraid him when he's not feeling good. Maybe he will beat him or insult him, and that's a problem. When you are suffering from mental illness, you are never allowed to sit with your family. They will just leave you alone by yourself. And to sum up all of this, all I want to tell you is mental health is so important that you cannot just afford to ignore anything about it. You just have to be aware. You have to take care of your loved one, maybe your family, or just people around you, your friends. And you have to avoid toxicity and surround yourself with some good energies and positive vibes. So I wish to all of us a good health, both mental and physical. Thank you.